USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US. No be juju, I know too. Mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo, mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb, oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA, onto UK, onto Switzerland, onto Canada, onto Australia, onto Taiwan, onto Brazil, onto the US.
All right, I think I'm locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It is the GG Arenas, the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, and the action is about to be on its way. It is your boy Priest bringing you all the action live. Unfortunately, Sly has not been able to join us. He should join us any moment from now. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's locked in yet, but hopefully we get him before we go too far into the matches. But what a game! What a game we've had! What a game we have for you guys tonight. We've got Nova Aura against Get Clapped. We've got the guys from Unsullied against Curry's FC, JP Goons versus Agbado FC, Die Hard as well going up against GG Arena, Big Guns going up against Phoenix, Nameless Chaos going up against Afro Panda, and KD Sports will lock in against Talker FC, and Effortless will go off against Fun Quest Pro. Woo! What a game! What a game we've had! What a lineup we've got locked in for you lot tonight. So don't touch that dial. Do not be afraid. It's a chaos season. Although we do have to run back a little bit of the action from the last match days that we did lock into. GG Arena match day 8 finished very, very strongly. 4-2 was the scoreline against the Unsullied. Get Clap did finish 4-0. Same thing with Afro Panda against the guys from FunQuest Pro. Again, there's so much chaos in match day 8. Top tier game from KD Sports and Curry's FC. They did lock 3-3 draw. 5-0 and 9-0, the highest score for that weekend. Effortless FC against JP Goons. It was a massacre, and that is what we saw happen. Pretty much stalemate almost all around. On the leaderboards for GG Arena in match day 9. They did go for a 1-1 draw against Big Guns. Phoenix did lose to Effortless FC. Effortless still on a winning streak, I believe. So far they've not been beaten. FunQuest Pro did manage to steal the points away from KD Sports. Nameless Chaos will take an L to Talker FC. We saw how that played out last week. Get Clap did finish strongly, 5-1 against Curry's FC, and Afro Panda just inched over with 1-0. JP Goons did manage to score one, but the Unsullied was just too much for them, finishing off in 3-1. Agbado FC wrapped up the day 4-1 to them, and Die Hard FC. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we are ready to lock into the first game. So I think we've got Nova Aura. I think it's Nova Aura against Talker FC. Is that what I'm seeing? Because I'm seeing Talker FC against Nova Aura right now. I'm not sure if this is the match we're supposed to be watching, but regardless, I'm going to take you guys to it. I think we're supposed to have another match. I think we're supposed to have Nova Aura against Get Clapped, but it looks like we're having them against Talker FC. I'm not certain if that's the case, but it is what it is. The honored one passes to Sydney. Now on Lancelot, that's a beautiful pass, but Ajibade will rock that open and crack down on that offensive. What a pass that is as well. But Korea has the chance. Passes to Kenzie. Unfortunate, but that was solid defending. Opportunity from Kenzie. Hits the woodwork again. He hits the woodwork for the second time. It's an unfortunate turn of events for him. But that is a very solid game for them. And room again to hold off. So Franco will lose possession again. What a solid pass. Again, getting dispossessed. Trying to open up a break in the midfield. Almost went for a 3 pass into the corner, but unfortunately The passes do not yield anything. Another opportunity to switch the play to the left-hand side would be ideal here, because he's going to take the run in and he will be stopped by Khalifa. It's an unfortunate play that they did try to work through, but that will be the half-time whistle. And currently, Talca FC will be leading Nova Aura 2-1. Again, I don't know if this is like a practice game or something, but it is what it is.
Matchday 8 and 9 highlights from Nigeria Pro Club Season 2. KD Sports hosted Curry's FC in a thrilling match that lived up to the hype. Both teams showcased their skills in a high-energy, back-and-forth battle. Goals were exchanged frequently, with standout saves from both goalkeepers. The intense game ended in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Next stop, the game of the week, Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The match was tight and goalless in the first half. But it was only a matter of time till the Talkers pull up a card off their sleeves. And then they scored again in the 82nd minute to seal the game. Chaos FC scored in the dying moment of the match, but the damage was done. Last game of the week, we see Curry's FC with a super goal, but the damage was done already. The Inform get clapped because team were too good for them to handle, leaving the away side in a fatal defeat. Make sure to follow Nigeria Pro Clubs on all social media platforms and hit the notification bell to stay updated and never miss an upload. Matchday 8 and 9 highlights from Nigeria Pro Club Season 2. KD Sports hosted Curry's FC in a thrilling match that lived up to the hype. Both teams showcased their skills in a high-energy, back-and-forth battle. Goals were exchanged frequently, with standout saves from both goalkeepers. The intense game ended in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Next stop, the game of the week, Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The match was tight and goalless in the first half. But it was only a matter of time till the Talkers pull up a card off their sleeves. And then they scored again in the 82nd minute to seal the game. Chaos FC scored in the dying moment of the match, but the damage was done. Last game of the week, we see Curry's FC with a super goal, but the damage was done already. The inform get clapped because team were too good for them to handle, leaving the away side in a fatal defeat. Make sure to follow Nigeria Pro Clubs on all social media platforms and hit the notification bell to stay updated and never miss an upload. Matchday 8 and 9 highlights from Nigeria Pro Clubs Season 2. KD Sports hosted Curry's FC in a thrilling match that lived up to the hype. Both teams showcased their skills in a high-energy, back-and-forth battle. Goals were exchanged frequently, with standout saves from both goalkeepers. The intense game ended in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Next stop, the game of the week, Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The match was tight and goalless in the first half. But it was only a matter of time till the Talkers pull up a card off their sleeves. And then they scored again in the 82nd minute to seal the game. Chaos FC scored in the dying moment of the match, but the damage was done. Last game of the week, we see Curry's FC with a super goal, but the damage was done already. The inform get clapped because team were too good for them to handle, leaving the away side in a fatal defeat. Make sure to follow Nigeria Pro Clubs on all social media platforms and hit the notification bell to stay updated and never miss an upload. Matchday 8 and 9 highlights from Nigeria Pro Clubs Season 2. KD Sports hosted Curry's FC in a thrilling match that lived up to the hype. Both teams showcased their skills in a high-energy, back-and-forth battle. Goals were exchanged frequently, with standout saves from both goalkeepers. The intense game ended in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Next stop, the game of the week, Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The match was tight and goalless in the first half. But it was only a matter of time till the Talkers pull up a card off their sleeves. And then they scored again in the 82nd minute to seal the game. Chaos FC scored in the dying moment of the match, but the damage was done. Last game of the week, we see Curry's FC with a super goal, but the damage was done already. The inform get clapped because team were too good for them to handle, leaving the away side in a fatal defeat. Make sure to follow Nigeria Pro Clubs on all social media platforms and hit the notification bell to stay updated and never miss an upload. Matchday 8 and 9 highlights from Nigeria Pro Clubs Season 2. KD Sports hosted Curry's FC in a thrilling match that lived up to the hype. Both teams showcased their skills in a high-energy, back-and-forth battle. Goals were exchanged frequently, with standout saves from both goalkeepers. The intense game ended in a dramatic 3-3 draw. Next stop, the game of the week, Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The match was tight and goalless in the first half. But it was only a matter of time till the Talkers pull up a card off their sleeves. And then they scored again in the 82nd minute to seal the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. So we're going to do a quick recap of match day 8 and 9 results. Sly, are you in the building?
I'm raring to go. Match day 9 was intense. In fact, match day 8 and match day 9 was extremely intense. Then, as the viewers can see on their screens, I mean, the results of some of these are just crazy, and every single game really was intense. The ones we got on the featured broadcast definitely left us really entertained at some point. So I will start things off with match day 8, GG Arena taking on the Unsali. GG Arena, we've already spoken of how they started this season. They really needed that win to bounce back. They did get the win, winning by 4-2. Get Club Cause still dominating, winning 4-0. We caught a glimpse of them last week. Toka FC narrowly getting past Nova. Or remember that Toka FC are in that title challenge with the likes of Get Club and Effortless. So they definitely didn't want to slip up. Afro Panda winning against FanQuest Pro. Another loss yet on the board for FanQuest Pro as we're beating by Afro Panda by 4-0. Afro Panda coming in strong now and racking up the wins. Cade Esports and Kerry's FC had to share the spoils at 3-3. We also got a glimpse of that action. If you want to check out how that went, you can go back to the past live stream of match day 8 and you can definitely get in on how KD Sports and Kerry's FC fared as they shared the spoils right there. Nameless Chaos are still going strong. They are still going strong, beating everybody. Agbado FC were the ones who were at their mercy, winning by 5-0. Emphatic, really, really scary performance from them. Agbado FC, who were in contention with them actually, because Agbado was in fourth, Nameless was in fifth. Now, Nameless has overtaken Agbado successfully with that 5-0 win. We've got Big Guns taking on Die Hard. Big Guns not really scraping through that one, winning 2-1. And finally, the biggest scoreline of the round. Effortless FC still flexing their muscles, winning by 9-0 and keeping that top spot intact. We want to match day 9 and things still kept being interesting. You know that on Thursdays usually have the double fixtures. So on Thursday we had a double fixture where it kickstarted with GG Arena looking to continue that winning streak when they beat on Sunday. This time around facing Big Guns, had to share the spoils. A 1-1 Effortless FC. My word, who's going to stop these guys? They are 9 wins out of 9. Just crazy at this point. FanQuest Pro got a huge result against KD Sports. I was speaking of them losing earlier against Afro Panda VFC. Well, match day 9, it brought out the best in them and they won by 2-1. Nameless Chaos, though, went up against the talk of the town. The boys who do their talking on the pitch, Toka FC, narrowly scraping to it. Another 2-1. So this week was a really, really torrid and tough week for Toka FC, winning 1-0 against Nova Aura, also scraping through against Nameless Chaos. But hey, it's the 3 points that mattered, and they did get it. For Get Club Cause, it's the same routine. 5-1 against Kerry's FC. Afro Panda also beating Nova Aura 1-0. Dion Salid finally getting some points on board, beating JP Guns, and Agbado bouncing back from that defeat to win 4-1. And all of this translates to something incredible on the table. So Preet, you can put the table up and then we'll see how everything is faring. So still rooted at the top of the table is Effortless FC, untouched, unscathed, and they are looking incredible. You look at that loss column, they've got 0 losses so far with a goal difference of plus 43. These guys are like, they are playing their stuff like they are just so good currently, and in the first 9 games they look like they can't be stopped. They will be followed up though by Get Club Cause, who just have that one draw against Toka FC with 25 points, but they are currently on top of Toka FC via goal difference with plus 41. Toka FC also follow closely on third with 25 points and 25 goal difference. And Nameless Chaos are also not far behind, not too far behind at all. On 21 points in fourth place, Agbado FC in that battle against Nameless Skills. When they lost that battle, they dropped down to fifth with 18, same points as Afro Panda. And then we'll have Big Guns in the mix with 18 points. And KD Sports with 13, GG Arena will follow up with 10. They're on Solid with 9, FanQuest Pro on 9, Kerry's FC on 7, Nova Aura, Die Hard, Phoenix and JP Goons. Phoenix and JP Goons are the only teams with 1 win so far on 3 points. So that's how the table is looking like for the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And I mean, the sections in which we like to focus on, of course, in the top 3. The top 3 is still going strong with the scoreline still looking very, very similar. But hey, into match day 10, we're already into 3 to 4 weeks of the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, and it's already heated. We'll see how things will pan out in match day 10. Nova Aura, well, they will have to go to the champions and see if they can do something crazy. They take on Get Club Cause. After Get Club Cause scored 9 goals on Thursday, they look to continue in the same feat against Nova Aura. Kerry's FC will battle it out. They take on Salik, JP Goons and Agbado FC. That should be interesting. JP Goons rooted to the bottom. Agbado FC looking to bounce back. GG Arena and Die Hard FC will also do battle. Nameless Chaos, Afro Panda, VFC, Toka FC still looking to ramp up the points and keep the pressure on the likes of Get Club and Effortless as they'll take on KD Sports. And then for the final match, we'll have Effortless FC looking to keep that unbeaten record intact against FanQuest Pro. It should definitely be a fun time today, as we'll definitely see some big teams in action. All right, I think JP Goons taking to the field very early in this game as our first game on the featured broadcast. Well, that's a weird tackle coming in from the guys from JP Goons, almost opening the scoring with that one. Interesting stuff right here going on in the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And some of these games just, it gives us a fair idea of how teams have adapted, because usually in the first 2 to 3 games, the newly formed teams are now settling in, getting to know each other. But now, hey, the probation period is all gone. It's down to business, and I'm expecting that these teams can definitely play and play very well. Oh, what a volley, my friend. The big finish to open the scoring. What a great goal. A goal to nil as JP Goons now down by a goal very, very early on. Like I was saying, JP Goons rooted to the bottom, struggling. And is that Agbado FC they are facing? Can you correct me, Priest? Is that Agbado FC they are currently facing?
Yes, Agbado FC. Yeah, that's right. It's them.
Yeah, sure. Agbado FC. Like I said, they did lose their spot in Nameless Chaos, and this is the bounce back game for them. You're facing a team who's struggling in JP Goons. You've got to beat them and beat them convincingly. Get that goal difference up. And it seems like that is what is on their mind. First 16 minutes, no slouching here, no slacking here. They started strongly as JP Goons will look to respond in this game. That's a great pass to 10. Equally, really great save from the goalkeeper. It's a fiery start in the first 18 minutes, and as expected, both teams totally going for it. Clinto with a cross back post. Just overhit the cross, but they'll earn a corner out of that. Agbado FC still knocking on the door of that second. We're into 19 minutes, and we've seen some goal mouth action very, very early on. Honestly, that's what we love to see on the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And if you just joined, you're humbly welcome to match day 10. Where all of the action is currently going down live on the GG Arena YouTube channel. You can give us a follow across all social media, and also subscribe to the channel if you're into Pro Clubs action.
Yes, sir.
Don't
forget to hit that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Share the stream to everyone. Let them come and catch the vibe with me and Sly. Pro Clubs action at its finest.
The vibe is definitely through the roof in this game as we begin. Broadcast. Great cross coming in.
Ooh.
Oh, that's perfect synergy from the players and a seal to seal off the deal. What a beautifully well-worked move. Which I think you'll agree with me that is a definition of a team goal.
Yeah, definitely. Every working part of the team, came
Mm,
together to bring that goal to fruition. You have to respect it. JP Goons, very impressive, but it was short-lived. Agbado FC
mm.
already on the return, 2 goals to 1. JP Goons need to work on their, defense a lot there. It was just a failed, defensive experiment from JP Goons there. That's why they lost that. They had a little bit of open space in the back there, and it was exploited immediately by Agbado FC. But yes, you're right. They just scored a team goal, but now can they get their team defense in order?
Definitely, defense looks like it's at sixes and sevens as they're under more pressure. There's always the saying in football, you're always vulnerable after you score. Then we did see the vulnerability of JP Goons come to play as Agbado FC pounds and pounds really hard as they will get their lead back with about 15 minutes to go in what has been certainly an entertaining first half. Cross will come in again. I mean, these crosses coming in look so juicy every time, and there are players on the end of it this time. Tata, it seems like everybody wants to pull out the shoe right now. Beautiful finish into the back post. 3 goals to 1 Agbado FC. Well, they are definitely right back on track now after losing that spot to Nameless Chaos, wanting to get back into fourth position. This game could do them a whole lot of good. JP Goons, I really liked their response after they went a goal down, but just like that, the defense looks like it's in a lot of trouble. As Mom will take a shot from distance. Everybody's having a go at it now. Wow. 4 goals to 1 with just 35 minutes played. It could get out of hand soon, Priest.
Definitely could get out of hand, all the way out of hand. 4 goals to 1, and it's not even half time yet. JP Goons need to rise to the occasion now. They need to draw something special. If they can get a goal back here, it might to be able to change things for them. But Agbado FC are not looking like they are going to take their foot off the gas just yet. They're looking for more goals. And like you said, they're trying their luck from all the angles now, playing all the shots from outside the box, crossing the ball in. So many types of goals they've already, established and scored in here. Hopefully, JP Goons can find something, even if it's one more goal at least to go into the break with a 2-goal deficit. It is, it works better for the morale with a 2-goal deficit at least. But hopefully it doesn't get out of hand.
No, Priest and I are now familiar with heavy scorelines, and to be honest with you, we're hoping this one won't be. Even if it's heavy scoreline, that's an excellent header. Hopefully, the shares are spoiled and we have the scoring done and then shared evenly between both sides. But right now, Agbado FC running away with it. A minute to go before halftime. We'll go if JP Goons are able to get one in that to make for an interesting second half. But Agbado FC cleared their lines extremely well, and they could break on the counter, looking to end the first half on a high. Will we see another goal from the back post again?
Oh,
How did he not score from there?
wow.
That's mistiming, and the control was just all over the place. But they're not going to care. 4 goals to 1 in a comfortable position. Agbado FC look like they might be in pole position to secure the 3 points. Great start from them in this first half. And what has been, I mean, it definitely was a back and forth affair in the first 20 minutes where Agbado FC scored first. JP Goons, we got a response out of them, but I'm always looking for the patterns of play. Agbado FC, they've done everything today. We've seen a lob pass into a goal. We've seen 2 back post crosses that has created a goal. So definitely they've got everything working on the offensive front, and defensively they've been able to also push high up the field, because I've seen a high line from them where JP Goons have constantly struggled to face that high line all season long, and it's currently working for Agbado FC as we'll take to the pitch in the second half of this game. Agbado FC up by 4-1 in a comfortable position. I'm sure they'd be looking to calm things down and possibly take the sting out of the game for JP Goons. But for JP Goons, there's only one thing and one thing on their mind: getting more bodies up front. I'm expecting the fullbacks to be making deeper runs. Speaking of the fullbacks, here's one of them making the run, tries to lift it up into the attacker. There's some space for him to attack. The shot from distance. Financial effort just over the post. That's a great start and a response from them in the second half. That's what you'd be expecting actually from JP Goons, from a team who's down by a deficit of 3 goals. You need to start the second half with intent and send that clear message to the opponents. When you're facing the likes of Agbado FC, you've got to be precise. You've got to be accurate.
You definitely have to be accurate. You cannot miss your opportunities. JP Goons have got at least 2 shots on target, after conceding the 4th goal. They've got 2 shots away. The goalkeeper was up to the task for Agbado FC, but that still proves, that JP Goons are still a threat. They're still a major threat. They can still turn this game on its head. All they need now is 1 goal for the culture, something to just push the narrative a little bit further in their own, in their own corner of the field. They should be able to at least, change how they take their attacks, how they make the plays. Most of these things they need to adapt to them exactly how Agbado FC is throwing it at them. And I'm loving the fact that they've not given up just yet. You can still see they are still, like you said, they're trying to get bodies forward. They are still mounting the attack, but a high line is a big danger for breakaways and counters that we are just seeing right now.
Definitely, they need to execute this one beautifully. Agbado FC, we know they are capable of doing it.
Saw it coming. Saw that coming. Can't even lie.
These guys just putting on an offensive clinic right here on match day 10. Agbado FC gets the fit to go down this time. Clinton at the helm of affairs. And they're now running away with things. 5-star performance. JP Goons, I kind of feel for them actually because they've tried to respond. They've tried to send bodies up front like Priest and I suggested, but like we also said, you've got to be wary of the speeches you're leaving behind, and you could be hit by the counter. And the counter attack has done them really bad. But kudos to Agbado FC. That's some top level execution. It didn't take them too many passes to find their spots. And when they did, Clinton made it all count, up by 5 goals to 1 with just 60 minutes gone. Wow, what a performance they've got so far. And I'm sure there's a lot of goal difference conversations going on in their party chat saying, hey, we've got to score a lot of goals. We've got to get the goals up and running because they are currently in 5th place with just 18 goals. Nameless Chaos in 4th place with 21 goals. So they definitely know that if they get level on points to the likes of Nameless Chaos, they can overtake them with goal difference. And look at them come again. The cross will come across and has done so many damage to JP Goons. And the only advice I've got for them is after this game, or even in the party chat right now, get guys at the back post because all of the crosses have come at the back post. I haven't seen too many near post crosses. I haven't seen even one single near post crosses. The back post always free, and the fullbacks who are pushing forward are getting exposed almost every single time as they look to come forward again. Agbado FC, the back post cross will surely come again. Header into the box. Toe poke of a finish. The sit goes in, and it can't be stopped right now. The pattern is simple. Get it to the winger and just get that cross into the back post. Look at them do it again. It's carbon copy of how every single goal has been scored. This time, goalkeeper realizes the threat and comes to claim. You know what? For JP Goons, they deserve all the criticisms that are coming their way because in this game, you've been beaten by crosses so many times. I was expecting them to do better because the cross we just saw them with them pulling out the goalkeeper very early. We needed to see that a lot of times for them, to be honest. Bring the goalkeeper early. Let him come for those crosses if it's possible. But they just left it too wide open for Agbado FC to get its attackers onto the crosses. And when you do that against a team like Agbado, they will definitely punish you. And they've been heavily punished here in match day 10 as they're staring down the barrel of defeat.
It's an unfortunate scenario for them.
Definitely no one they were looking forward to at all in match day 10. For JP Goons, it's all about recuperating and then getting back to talking to each other, communicating, because at times the defense just looks like it's not ready for the attacks that the opponents throw at them. And it's football, it's AFC 24. It's highly powered in the attacking segment. So you know that your opponents are going to get attacked. You've got to be robust at the back and try to shape things up. I haven't seen too much good movement from the defensive players in their ranks. You know what? For pro clubs action, I know defending is extremely difficult because trying to play a high line, playing someone offside is always so difficult. That's why communication is the biggest thing when it comes to pro clubs. And they've got to rectify those errors or else Season 2 is not going to be one they'd like to remember. We're heading into the final 5 minutes of this game. It has been a dominant effort from Agbado FC, who will claim all 3 points against JP Goons. JP Goons rooted to the bottom of the table and still struggling. Have just won one game all season long. Still don't look like the team that we expected them to be. Cross will come in, final moments maybe to get a goal back for a confidence booster and match day 11. That won't happen as Agbado FC will take their time and let this one play out. Impressive victory from them, 6-1. You couldn't have asked for anything better. It's peak football, peak pro clubs action. Congratulations to Agbado FC for securing all 3 points in the bag. Big game for them to bounce back after that difficult fixture against Nameless Skills, and they do it. They get all the 3 points in the bag. Interesting game we just saw on the live broadcast. We also see Big Guns in action. You know what? Big Guns were one of my favorite teams to watch from last season, and it seems like we just switch on to at the perfect time. Big Guns do score. Maybe I gave them a little bit of luck after praising them, and it just goes into the back of the net. We caught them, get the goal very early. They take on Phoenix VFC. Phoenix VFC also just above JP Goons because they've got a minus 14 goal difference. JP Goons goal difference is just outrageous. Minus 49 is just crazy. It's just too much to handle. But for Big Guns, they were the team that took Get Club Cause all the way in Season 1, but at the start of Season 2, currently resting at 7th place with just 13 points. That hasn't bode well of them, and they're looking to also get their season back on track, and this is the way to do it. Start the game aggressively, and look at them go again. Great tackle, though. That's really, really great closing down from that defender, and that's what you'd expect from teams like Phoenix VFC, who have been struggling defensively all season long. We need to see performances like this from them so far. For the teams at the bottom half of the table, it's all about being great defensively. And I know it's much easier said than done, but you've got to find a way to do it, especially the fullbacks, because goals are coming from wing areas so much that it could cost you. And the fullbacks have got to have that sense of awareness of when to go forward and also when to retreat and be in shape for a great defensive stance. They will come on the attack, those spanner. For Phoenix, working things into play, getting more guys involved in the action, which we haven't seen too much from them this season. Knock it around, recycling the ball. I always hammer on recycling the ball every single time I'm on the live broadcast because it could be something pivotal. Tried the free kick from distance, just too feeble, and the goalkeeper will grab that. They're still watching the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, brought to you by FLS Script Sports Network and GG Arena. You're currently also watching on the YouTube channel via GG Arena. You can give us a follow across all social media handles to be kept updated with everything that is happening as and when it goes down. We're on to match day 10. And we've got some feisty fixtures for you. Big Guns leading narrowly. They could double the lead here. Great ball from the good, my word. That was beautiful stuff from them. I love it when some of these players just take it upon themselves and try to produce individual brilliance right there. That time, after the ball roll, he did get some space, but the defense did extremely well to close it in. High pressure from them. That was risky. From Phoenix VFC, they've got to be careful because Big Guns have definitely put on the press. But look at how they play it out so well. They've got space to work with. Try to get more bodies here into play. That's great stuff from the winger to get it into more dangerous positions as that one will hold it down. And look at them scramble at the back. Kudos to Big Guns FC. You know what? Getting to the back and really getting everybody behind the ball is so difficult in pro clubs action. But kudos to them. They've done that so well. Because with the way Phoenix VFC are playing, you smell a goal from them. You smell a dangerous attack from them as and when they go ahead. Gone, man. Cross will come in from distance. Kind of spectacular. Couldn't pull it off. But they'll come again by being aggressive to the loose balls. Cross will come in. Back post. Defense deals with that. You know, kudos to Phoenix VFC. They've been sound after going a goal behind. They just need to string really good passes together and find something offensively. But on the defensive end, credit to them. They've been solid. They've been compact. They've been resolute. They've been everything you'd expect from a team that has gone down by a goal.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Beautiful finish. Absolutely beautiful finish. You can't even fault the defense for that one, because Big Guns just played it perfectly. They played it absolutely well. They held the entire front line, and it came up, and the guys from Phoenix just came up short in that defensive position, unfortunately for them. But 2-0, and Big Guns already bringing out the big guns.
I've praised Phoenix VFC's defense so far, but like a lot of people say, great offense usually trumps great defense. And if you invite too much pressure, your defensive shape or your defensive door or the wall you've put up is slowly going to crumble, and it's crumbling right in front of Phoenix VFC. I just need them to be a lot more aggressive on offense. I need to see a lot more back post crosses. I need to see really good strings of passes coming in. The cross did come in. Well, referee ruled that one out for offside, but that's something to start with. That's something tangible to hold on to heading into the second half. But you've got to find a way to end this first half just down by 2. But that might not be the case here. As fast we'll get it. Big Guns to add a 10. Great save from Lopez. He keeps Phoenix VFC still in this game. They've got a last corner to defend though. As it's just 1 minute of added time before the first half comes to an end in this one. Cross will come in near post cross. Defense will deal with that. Will they be able to get the counter off? Referee says not enough time to do that, and the first half will come to an end 2-0 for
Matchday 8 and 9 highlights.
the guys from
Nigeria
Big
Pro
Guns
Club
FC.
Season 2.
Priest, what have you seen from this first half from Phoenix VFC that you feel like they need to change in the second half? Because honestly, defensively, they've been solid. It's just been the moments that Big Guns have taken,
Both
and
teams
they've really been
showcase their
clinical with
skills in a
them.
high energy.
Yeah, it's been a tough 45 minutes. Big Guns have stepped up to the plate. They've put everything and they're back into it,
Goals
and
were
I have to
exchanged
respect that.
frequently, with
regardless,
standout
they've been
saves from both goalkeepers.
aggressive, super forward with their runs, forward with their pushes. It makes sense, with the way they've been playing. They've been super. They've been holding on so far, but Phoenix need to rise to the occasion.
The
need to find
intense game
something
ended in a
the
dramatic
second half.
3-3
Hopefully,
draw.
the party chat, they're probably talking to each other and devising a strategy to deal with
Next stop, the game of the
problem that
week:
is the guys
Nameless
from,
Chaos versus Talker FC. The match
Big
was
Guns,
tight and goalless.
So
in the
I'm
first
looking
half.
forward to see what the second half has in store. And again, there's so many ways the game could go. I'm just
But it
curious
was only a matter of
to see who's
time
going
till
to
the
come
Talkers pull up a
who's going to
card
come
off
out
their
on top.
sleeves.
Yeah. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly. I'm also looking forward to it closely, as Big Guns are still holding on to that 2-goal lead, which I think is really well deserved. But for Phoenix VFC, you need to start creating really good chances. Defensively, you've been great, but you have to start turning defense into offense. Try to hit them on the counter, as they will do here. Could they execute it very well, though? Well, there it is. Heavy touch from the offensive player, and the defense will cool that down from Phoenix VFC. That wasn't the perfect way to execute a counter, as they will be facing another offensive barrage from the guys in black. Big Guns who are looking to get this 3 points in the bag. Look at them play those passes through. Lopez has been called into action time and time again, and he's answered the call every single time. He's keeping Phoenix in this game, as the cross will come and the defense will deal with it. The goal from distance just wide of the post. At this point, Priest, I think Phoenix, if they're able to get any point from this game, they'll have to contribute money and give it to the goalkeeper Lopez. He's been superb in the post.
Yeah, Lopez has been on fire all night. He has been the stumbling block, for for the guys for Phoenix. He has been an absolute stumbling block. And
Yeah,
you're right, they have to
it's just
contribute
unfair
more
that
than him.
it's just unfair that he is not able to come out of this game with a clean sheet. But what a spectacular performance from him! If he wasn't in the post, I bet you they'd be down by 5 goals to nobody. The offense will have to start repaying all of the favors that the goalkeeper is doing them. Lopez, he's been the man of the match for Phoenix VFC so far. And he might be facing another chance here. Fash, well, that's a weird pass to play. Try the outside of the foot pass, and it just goes off wide. Okronko. For Phoenix, I need to see something tangible from the attackers going into this game. Cross will come in, header. They're building momentum for sure, but they've also got the time to deal with. Time definitely not on their side. 30 minutes to go. I know that's a lot of time for you to get a goal in. Lopez comes out quickly, trying to get the cross, and he just baits the winger to pass the ball. I mean, this goalkeeper, this is possibly the best goalkeeping performance we've seen so far up till match day 9, but he doesn't have the statistics to show for it. Shot saved, okay, fine, but the clean sheet just not there for him right now. Great save! Well, there you have it. All of Lopez's work on the other side, paying off on offense, and they get a goal back. Please, you think we are in for a frantic last 25 minutes in this one?
I think we're about to see something special here, Sly. Beautiful pass onto the right wing and across the follow through. Unfortunately, goalkeeper is there to cut that out immediately. 20 minutes and a few seconds to go here. Can Phoenix find something? Can they rise from the ashes? Another shot over the top, just goes over the bar. Another opportunity now for Phoenix to lead and create an attack. 2-1. Potential for something drastic, potential for a big upset right here, right now, Sly. It looks like something special is about to happen.
We might be in for something special, definitely. And the likes of KD Sports and GG Arena are watching closely because they're also closely behind Big Guns. Will Big Guns find the third and kill of the game? That's some great dribbling as he gets into don't press. Over the top, great switch of play to get into Fash. The defenders are putting their bodies on the line, and that's what you'd expect from a team like Phoenix. As we head into the final 20, Fash, cross will come in just wide of the post, and Phoenix VFC will have another go at it. But they don't lose the ball cheaply. Building from the back has been always so difficult for Phoenix, and they've just not been able to clearly do that. And it might just cost them. Yeah, Fash with the opportunity. What a block. What a huge block from that defender to get in the way to keep the scoreline at 2-1. Wow, Phoenix VFC are doing everything in their part to stay intact and give themselves a chance. They hoof it away. Real Gunman will get it back though. Big Guns, to be honest, I don't know when it's going to be time for them to say, hey, we're going to stop attacking and keep hold on to the ball. Because if we keep attacking and they hit us on the counter, we could be in trouble. Seems like they are gunning for the third goal instead, looking to kill off the game. Fash again. He's been at the helm of everything for them. Golazo. This is one that you've got to tip your hats off to. Fash, like I said, always in the middle of everything that happens for Big Guns FC. And he might just have provided the most important assist of the game. The cross into the goat. And he gets it to go. And just like that, it all comes down crumbling onto Phoenix VFC. What just happened in those 5 minutes we just saw, Priest? Like, I can't explain anything that just happened.
You know, it stems from, the attacking play from Big Guns. They didn't keep the pressure off. And you mentioned it earlier, Phoenix, they struggle really hard playing from the back, but that's the only way they know how to, disperse the ball and keep possession. It's an unfortunate scenario for them. They've not been able to hold off the line, but that's a beautiful comeback. Are we in the I don't think there's a couple of minutes to come
it
back.
Doesn't look probable. It doesn't look probable, to be honest.
At all. But I have to respect the fact that they're fighting. Yeah, still, I have to respect. You have to respect
We've
this
seen
team.
crazier things in pro clubs action, and Priest and I, we don't mind giving us crazy things in these final moments. Will we see some calm though? Big guns trying to prevent that from happening. Great pass into real gunman. Don't press from distance. Lopez again. Nah, I need to check the statistics for this one. How many shots saved from Lopez? He's been superb in goal, but still has shipped in 4 goals. You can't fault him there. There he is. We'll get to it again. Has to play this one quickly though. Time not on their side. 3 minutes to go. And Lopez, not the best of passes. And you give himself more trouble.
And this is what we talked about,
Big guns
Slide,
make
playing
them
from
pay.
the back, playing from the back. You know, it's hurt them
It's
so
always
many
been a
times.
problem for them. Yeah, it's so difficult to do in pro clubs action because everybody has to understand their rules and where they need to be at certain points in time when they want to play from the back. I don't think that's clearly understood from Phoenix, and they need to work on that as the season goes on, or it's always going to be like this from them. Have great defensive performances, which I did enjoy, but also concede every single time by shooting themselves in the foot. Because their goalkeeper and their defenders have been superb, and that will be that. Big Ants FC will clean this one out and pick up
Matchday
all
8 and
the
9 highlights from
points.
Nigeria Pro
What an
Club
enjoyable
Season 2.
game to watch. But Agbado
Sports
FC
hosted Curry's
taking
FC
all
in a
3
thrilling
points
match
in
that lived
our
up to
first
the hype.
featured game. And Big Guns also following suit. Is that Nameless Chaos I'm seeing
Both
with a hefty scoreline. But these guys have got some goals in them. They're currently on plus 29 goal difference. They're only behind Get Club and Effortless on the goal scoring log so far. But they might be closing their gaps very, very soon. They get a 7 to go down. They're greedy to finish it off. Congratulations to them as well. 7 goal bonanza from them.
Matchday
3 points in the
highlights
bag.
from Nigeria Pro
And
Club Season 2.
Getting the pressure
Sports
onto the
hosted
guys at the
Curry's
top
FC
of
in
the
a
table.
thrilling
Nameless
match that
Chaos
lived up to the
also
hype.
secure 3 points as they also put pressure on Get Club, Effortless,
Both
and
teams
Toka
showcase their
FC.
skills in a high energy, back and forth
We'll
battle.
go with Atoka FC also done with their game. Unfortunately, that we weren't able to get it on the broadcast because I've seen the
Goals
update
were
from
exchanged
the league
frequently, with
standings.
standout saves from both
Currently
goalkeepers.
leading that table with 28 points. Effortless and Fan Quest also about to do action in there as well. But just want to check out the team of the week that we did have in match day 8 and 9 because I was very curious. We had so many great performers. I'm looking at what the producers had as team of the week because I mean the previous week was an excellent team of the week and it was dominated by the likes of from players from Effortless and Get Club and of course Toka FC. This time around I think it's the same shoe. Melville Big is up front. He had another superb performance for Effortless. They did win by 9 goals to 0 and he definitely got some goals in the Pygmy Smith still in the mix. One of the top goal scorers in the league, also in the team of the week. Edinho on the wings from Effortless. Dayo from Effortless. In the 5 attacking players, there's 2 from Effortless. You guys are just too dominant. Kenny FC will also feature from Toka FC for the central defensive midfield role. Effortless again. Roberto, crazy player will find his way in the Italian Mafia and Jerome, the centre back pairing for Effortless VFC also find their way. The Afro Pandas, Early Money, and goal will be De Jongs and Kid Spikes from Afro Panda. I'd love to see what the team of the week for match day 10 will see. If there's any voting process, I'm definitely voting for Lopez. He was amazing, but maybe the goals that he shipped in wouldn't give him the nod to be in the team of the week. So yeah, that's how match day 10 is looking like. We've got action from Agbado. We've seen Nameless Chaos also in action. We've got where the Toka FC marched on with another impressive victory, and it's all unfolding right here on the GG Arena YouTube channel. It looks really great, and I'll check out the leaderboards as well. Miss Me,
Matchday
yeah, you can't miss him at all. He's right at the top, doing business. 80.1 points. Noni's also made a great leap from Nameless Scale, 77.8. Frankie from Get Club, 77.2. Chime PG from Get Club as well. Agbados Eskido also making waves to 74.3, comes in the 5th. Alfie, Oruk, Rhymes, and Boogie, and also finally Lord Boom with 67.5 will complete that top 10. So for match day 10, Nova Aura and Get Club, you haven't gotten word from them. We'll update you as and when we can. If you don't get the updates on the live stream, remember that if you follow us on X, on Instagram.
The
You
intense game
definitely
ended
know
in a
what happened the
dramatic
entire
3-3
game if we are
draw.
not able to get them on the featured broadcast, which we're hoping to do, of course. Carries FC
Next
on Solid
stop, the
FC
game
also
of the week,
scores will come out later.
Nameless Chaos
JP
versus
Goons
Talker
and
FC. The
Agbado
match was tight
FC
and
was the
goalless
game
in
we
the
did
first
get
half.
on the main broadcast for the first game as Agbado FC took on 3 points. Die Hard and GG Arena also
But it was
locking
only a
horns.
matter of time
Big
till the
guns in
Talkers
that
pull up a
tightly
card off their
contested
sleeves.
game against Phoenix VFC ended out victors with all 3 points. Nameless Chaos also making sure they secure
And
the
then they
bag.
scored again in
KD
the
Sport
82
Toka
minutes to
FC,
seal
where
the
I'm here in
game.
Toka FC, got another impressive win. FLS and FanQuest Pro as well
Chaos
to
FC
complete
scored in
match
the dying
10.
moment of the match, but the damage
Yes,
was
sir.
done.
And yeah, it's been a very,
Last
very
game of the week,
eventful
we
night.
see
Once again, we
Curry's
saw a
FC with
hefty
a super
scoreline
goal,
just
but the
as
damage was
we
done
locked
already.
into the match from Nameless Chaos.
The
Or was it
informed get
FLS
clapped.
FC? I think
His
it was
team were
FLS. Was
too
it
good
FLS
for
or
them to
Nameless
No, I
handle.
think
Chaos?
it was Nameless
Wayside
Chaos
in a
instead.
fatal
Nameless
defeat.
Chaos won by 6. Yeah.
Oh.
They go on by
No,
7 actually.
by 7. Yeah, we tuned in just as they scored the 7th
Yeah.
goal.
Make sure
Absolutely
to follow
insane work
Nigeria
from
Pro
Noni.
Clubs on all
He has
social
been
media
on fire
platforms
all
and hit the
season, and that
notification
is
bell
what
to
we
stay
love to see,
updated
ladies and
and
gentlemen.
never miss
But
an
don't
upload.
forget, this is the Nigerian Pro
Matchday
Clubs League
8
brought to
and
you by
9
GG
highlights from
Arena, and I
Nigeria
think
Pro
we've come
Club
to the end of
Season
tonight's
2.
broadcast. We were able to catch,
KD Sports
I
hosted
think,
Curry's
four
FC in a
four
thrilling match
matches
that lived up to
out
the
of a
hype.
possible 5. Or how many? I think we got 4 matches out of
Both
possible 8.
teams
Some
showcased
stream
their
links
skills in a
didn't come through,
high-energy,
unfortunately.
back-and-forth battle.
So we did work with what we got, but hopefully by Thursday we will have
Goals
you
were
know, the
exchanged
double
frequently,
games, the
with standout
the
saves from
double
both
match week.
goalkeepers.
And there's a whole lot of action that we'll be looking forward to seeing from most of these teams as they lock on. So don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. And yeah, stay active, stay ready. Don't forget to subscribe as well to the channel and
The
wait out
intense
for
game ended
any
in a dramatic
extra
3-3 draw.
information that we'll be passing across. Sly, have you got any words for
Next stop, the game of
viewers
the
out
week,
there?
Nameless Chaos versus Talker FC. The
I
match
think you
was
definitely
tight and
said it
goalless
all.
in the first half.
Eventful day. I really did enjoy myself, even though we saw some hefty scorelines in there. My favorite match of the
But it was
day
only a matter of
definitely will
time
have
till
to
the
go
Talkers
to the
pull
guy
up a
from
card off
Phoenix
their
VFC.
sleeves.
Gallant effort from them. But as my boys from Ghana would say, you know, be gallant efforts we go chop. You be 3 points with the search. We'll see if they get a 3 points
And
on
then they scored
Thursday.
again in
Make
the
sure
82
to join
minutes to
us.
seal the game.
Try more out from the stream.
Chaos FC scored in the dying moment of the match, but the damage.
I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju. I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju. I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju. I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju. I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju. I know too. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Mama sent a photo. Oh yeah, back up your celeb. Oh yeah, back up your elo. Onto USA. Onto UK. Onto Switzerland. Onto Canada. Onto Australia. Onto Taiwan. Onto Brazil. Onto the US. No be juju.